The Gemara in Masechtas Brachos, Daf Chof Amud Beis, questions our question. After you eat, you have to make Birchas Hamazon, the grace to God for eating. And Noshim are also mechuyev to give that grace to the Almighty. So the Gemara declared, if Noshim could be moitzi anoshim, if women could be moitzi men, without the men saying anything, but just as the din from Shomea Koine, that with what you hear, the language of the person reciting the grace, the woman, is just like you would be saying it and so. Because the Torah was Bechadish, that Shomea Koine, just like your mouth repeats the words of the davening, or any grace or any pisman from the davening, your yoytze or a bracha. So the same thing, the Torah was mechadish, that shomei ka'oine, that the ear is just like it's speaking. The ear is a new element that it absorbed the language of the person of saying the grace. It's just like the ear has spoken. Shomeya koine. The question now, if we say noshim could be moitzi anoshim, if women could be moitzi anoshim, the grace of Birchas Hamazon. If we say it's the raisa that the women are mechuyev to bench after they eat, they have to say grace because it's a mitzvah shein azman groma. Therefore, noshim can be moitzi anoshim. But if we say that that's what they mechuyev in grace, only with the Rabbanon, because it's written with Torah Shalomarato, al oretz sheyichalta l'avosenu, ve'al Torah Shalomarato, noshim are not mechuyev to limit that Torah, and noshim eila chalukis ba'oretz. So it could be possible that noshim are not mechuyev in that Torah, no mit Rabbanon. And the Rabbanon can be moitzi anoshim that they are mechuyev min Torah in the din for Shomei Koine. So Kiveger asked the Kasha, the same Baal Omar that clears this shaila in a few sentences further. Ravina says, here is Kedibudami, that if you meditate, it's just like he spoke. So he asked the Kasha, Enochanami lo yosa the Rabbanon umoitze deraisa, because they're only mechuyev the Rabbanon. But with that, what he hears is just like hearer in the mind. And hearer is kedibadome, noch dem an diyama. So without the dim shemei koine, the man should be moitzi what the woman says the grace, min ha-Torah, because he's yoitzal's hearer's kedibur. The same thing we find in Masechtas Megillah Chagiga, Daf Yud Gimel Amud Aleph. The Gemara sagt, "Ei moisrin divrei Torah la'akum, shenemar magid dvor le'yankiv chukim mishpotim le'Yisrael osachin l'chol goy mishpotim bal yuduim." Hallelujah. So you don't give over Torah to a goy. Faktois Akasha, why do you have to come on to the halacha for the moisen divrei Torah la'akum shenemar magid dvor le'yankiv poshet akum she'osek b'Torah chayiv visa. So Tosis goes up in a different area that's talking about Sheva mitzvahs that I want to say that first of all, the whole din von Akum she'osik b'Torah Chai Misa is no when there was Avodah Zorah, when people worship idols. But when today Goyim don't worship idols, they all believe in God. No, they believe in the Trinity of Yoshkapandra, or the Arabs believe Mamish directly God. In Ishtoken Dim von Akum she'osik b'Torah Chai Misa. Memele, even though there's no dim von Akum she'osik b'Torah Chai Misa, von deswegen, even though ein moisen dim Torah la'akum shenema magid dvor le'yankev, it's just like women, kol ha'melamed bita Torah is kemelamed tiflis. You cannot moiser Torah to a woman, the same thing, you're not moiser Torah to an akum. That's one teretz. But the other teretz is Tosfos in Shabbos, Daf Yud Beis, says that Lo'elam ali adam yispal b'loshen hagamish, she'eim maloch ha'shoras niskokim b'loshen hagamish, and ve'eim akirim b'loshen hagamish. Why? They don't understand Loshen hagamish. So Tosfos asked the kasha, if they know the machshavas from a person, they wouldn't know them. They wouldn't know Loshen hagamish. Tosfos by shver by kasha. The teretz is poshut because when I speak my mother language, I think in my mother language. If I was brought up speaking Yiddish, so I think in Yiddish. I know how to speak English and Hebrew, but I translate it. When do they know machshavas from a person? Only in Loshen HaKodesh. But in Loshen hagamish, it's a different language, so he thinks in Loshen hagamish that they don't know. But the Maritz Chayes asked the kasha, which I spoke in prior tapes, in prior videos, that it's written, Ki ato levado yudea machshavas b'nei odom. So how could it be possible that the malachim know the machshavas from a person? So I said that there's a difference between hero and machshava. Machshava, you could sit here and think of something what happened 20 years ago. Malachim don't know it. Only the Rabbi Shalom. But hero, machshavas, when you meditate, that's malachim know. Memele, that's what we say, Akum she'osik b'Torah chayiv misa, is only when he moves in the direction that it reflects this hero, that he himself instigates to think about Torah. That's also Akum she'osik b'Torah chayiv misa. When it comes to a moise divrei Torah la'akum, the akum receives it not as hero, it's machshava. Because the minute he stops, he doesn't think. So machshava, you think that he's allowed to hear Torah. So the Gemara says, I feel it's machshava, and it's not hero. Is a moise divrei Torah la'akum, sheneva magid dvor le'yankev chukim mishpotim le'Yisrael lo'osen chen l'chol goy u'mishpotim al yuduim, hallelujah. V'meila forever the Bekivikas kasha. That's what we say. The Ravina, it says here is kedibur. That's where you rotate in the area of meditation that you instigate to think about a hero. When you are receiving the grace through Shemei Koile, that's not hero. That's machshava. And my machshava, there's no different here kedima domi. Memela forever the Rabbi Kivegas kasha. Another teretz can be zoger. It's written im yirotzen im revi vehegel libe b'soira secha. By hero, the peh has a connection to the heart. That if we say Shemei Koine, it means the ear is speaking. The ear has no connection to the heart. So, Memela, it's missing. Hashem goy ali. I made a vergeven for the vergeven kasher.